to this flow paper tutorial and user case video, how to make your PDF magazine responsive. In this tutorial, we are going to go over how to add fixed layout pages to your publication, as well as how to make elements responsive and reflowable, and how to publish and review your publication together with adding a table of contents. Let's begin by opening your PDF. The template you're going to be using for this is only available with a Pro account, so make sure you have Flowpaper's Pro license if you want to use this template. Head to the Magazine category, now select the Digital Edition template, and follow the steps to finish importing your publication. Once your publication is fully imported, it should look something like this. You will see your magazine PDF on the left, and an area to add your pages on the right. Most magazine publications begin with a cover page that we do not want to alter. To add this page to the left-hand side as is, select the Add button. A pop-up window will appear giving you several options, including responsive layout, which will break down the page into reflowable text, and adaptive layout. This will ensure that the cover size adjusts to the device it's being viewed on, but that the format and layout remain the same. This is what we want to have selected. Now select OK. There it is! Now to design the rest of your magazine, go through and select the pages that you would like to include. I'm heading down to the next advertisement. I would like to keep it adaptive as well. So again, I'm going to select Add, Adaptive Layout, and OK. And you can see it's been added to the right-hand side. Let's continue to add pages from our publication. Here we are on page 10 of our magazine. This is a good example of a page where we do not want to keep a fixed layout. Because it has a lot of text, we will want to break this page down further using our reflow options. Let's start by adding this image. You can either drag and drop it or double-click it to add it to the right-hand side. Now, let's add some text. I want to include this heading as well as the body text of the article. So I'm just going to double-click to include them. The elements added to the right-hand side can be interacted with. For example, let's resize this image so that it spans the width of the column. There, that looks better. Now let's take a look at the area extractor tool. Sometimes elements on your page will not appear as individual images because they are in fact vectors, like with this ABC image. To include these areas, select the Area Extractor tool and use it to draw a box around the area you want. This will extract the area within the box as is. Double-click it to add it to the right. If you accidentally add an element to the wrong section, it's easy to drag and drop it to the correct position. Now you can carry on adding the text underneath the image. I'm going to continue adding the rest of this article, as well as the image of the bear and the text below it. In order to ensure that everything is presented exactly how you want, minor editing is usually necessary. I don't want this last sentence to be included in the article here, so I am going to edit it out by simply double-clicking on the section, highlighting the segment I want to get rid of, and hitting delete. Next in our publication is another advertisement. Again, we want this advertisement to remain fixed, so I'll select Add, then Adaptive Layout, and OK. There it is, so let's keep going. Let's take a look at the next page. With this page, let's select the Area Extractor tool to keep the heading looking as is and add it to the right-hand side by dragging it over. Nice! Now I'm going to add the article. As you can see, I'm just double-clicking all of the text elements. Sometimes paragraphs will be split into two elements when you don't want them to be. It is easy to join two elements together to repair this. Simply select the element you want to merge and drag it and drop it onto the element you would like to merge it with. See? That looks much better. The last part of this page that I want to add looks as if the layout of the text has been arranged to look a specific way. So instead of double-clicking to add the text, let's use the Area Extractor tool, which works just the same on text as it does on vector images. Just draw a box around the area you want to include, and then double-click or drag and drop it onto the right-hand side. Before we take a peek at what our publication looks like on a mobile device, let's head to a text-heavy page to take a look at how the responsive layout option works. Just select the Add button, and this time select Responsive Layout, then hit OK. You will see that on the right, all of the text from this page has been added in the proper reading order for the page. You can, of course, make any adjustments to the text that you wish. Okay, everything's looking good, and I think that's all we need to add for now. Let's head on up to Publish so we can take a look at what our magazine is going to look like on a mobile device. Select View in Browser. At first, your magazine will pop up as a desktop preview. Of course, the way this reflowed magazine is viewed on a desktop is different from a mobile device. Here on the desktop, it looks like the magazine is taking up more space than it really needs. In order to see how it is going to function on a device, let's head up to Chrome's top right 3-dot menu bar. Then head down to More Tools, then select Developer Tools. A Developer Tools window will open. Head to the top menu bar and select the device icon. Now you can head over here to select the device you want to preview. I'm going to select iPhone X. Now it's important that you refresh your browser to apply all of these changes. Here we are. You will see that when you hover over the publication, you will be given a round cursor. That lets you simulate your finger on the phone. I'm going to drag the cover over, which will open the publication. Then I will swipe past the first ad. Now we are on the first reflowable section of the publication. You can drag up to see more of the article. The text is nice and legible, and everything looks pretty great. Now you can swipe again to the next page, which is a fixed ad. Then again to see another reflowable article. Now let's head up to the table of contents in the top right-hand corner of the device. Of course, we haven't added any items to our table of contents, so it's empty. Let's head back to Flowpaper to see how to add items to our table of contents. We want the first item on our table of contents to be our cover. To add this item, just head to the left-hand menu bar and select the table of contents icon. Then select the plus icon. I'll type cover in the title section and leave it to navigate to page 1. Then select OK. Now I'm going to find the first article I want to include in the table of contents, which is Yes, I Am Playing Favorites, which is on page 10. Select the table of contents icon again and the plus sign. Then type the title, change to page 10, and select OK. This is a good start. Select Apply Settings to save these changes to the table of contents. You can take a look at the table of contents in Flowpaper. Yes, it seems to have worked. Let's take a look at how it will look on a device. Go ahead and select Publish again. And once it's processed, you can select View in Browser. The browser will open this up in desktop view. Just turn the developer tools back on to get to mobile view. And since Chrome remembers our mobile view settings, all we have to do is hit refresh. Now select your table of contents and head to one of the items. I'm going to head to Yes, I'm Playing Favorites. Awesome, it took me right to the correct page. Thank you for watching this Flowpaper tutorial and user case video on how to make your PDF magazine responsive. You can find more tutorials to help you through this process online.